Guys, hi, it's been a while. Long story short, my computer died. But I'm back. I dressed up a little bit, broke out the old vest and shirt and hat. I'm looking at myself there because I got the new computer and everything, which is very nice. Yes, so, I'm still kind of getting things set back up, and videos are slowly getting back into the swing of things. I do have some videos planned, and I did record a bunch of stuff. So, this one today is not a huge video, just more of a little thing, because I've had a bunch of people, Merc, and a few friends ask me about my noodles that I tend to make. My stir-fried udon, which is actually Yaki Udon, which I make all the time, and it's one of my favorite little comfort food dishes. And this is just how I make it. And since recording this, I've tweaked the recipe a little bit to use dark soy sauce, which I actually have finally, come into possession of, and chili crisp. I knocked the desk. And a chili crisp. But other than that, this recipe right here is the simple, like, you can go out to your supermarket and get this stuff. But I will say dark soy sauce does help with the color on it. If you can get your hands on it, use that. But for all intents and purposes, this is my lazy, I don't want to do anything today. This is what I'm making for dinner. This is the easiest way to make this dish. So, enjoy this little tutorial, and normal videos will be back soon, I promise. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Alright, you want to start out with a nice little mason jar. It makes making this sauce a whole lot easier. Then you're going to want to add a nice spoonful of brown sugar. You can use palm sugar, but I have brown sugar. It adds a nice molassesy, richer sweetness to the sauce. Next up, you're going to want to add a few little dashes of fish sauce. Nothing too much, just a little bit of that fishy, umami, salty goodiness to the sauce. Next up is a little bit of oyster sauce for just a little bit more of that rich, a little bit more sweet fishiness, which is good. It's good fishiness, people. Next up, we got the sriracha to add that nice little bit of heat and rich garlickiness to the sauce. Next up is the soy sauce. I always tend to go for the low sodium one because I worry about that kind of stuff. And you want a good amount of that. And like I said before, if you want to use the dark soy sauce, I would recommend that. So I would use maybe half and half of regular and dark soy sauce. Now this is optional, but I like the Baldak Fire Ramen Noodle Sauce. This stuff adds a good amount of heat and fire to the sauce, which I like a nice spicy noodle, so you don't have to use it though. Next up is a bit of rice wine vinegar to really bring that vinegary pop to the sauce. It's all about balancing sweet, salty, spicy vinegar. Next up, you're going to microplane in 1, maybe 2 cloves of fresh garlic to even add more garlic flavor to it. It's up to you. Then you're going to do a little bit of fresh grated ginger into there too, and fumble it, drop it in, and make yourself look like an idiot. Have to go grab a fork and fish it out, and then try regrating it again. And then of course, even more pepper and spice with a little bit of spoonful of gochujang, because I'm a glutton for punishment and I like my noodles nice and spicy. Yeah, that's a good glob in there. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And you're done. Slap a lid on that thing, shake it together, let all the flavors mix and mingle, and then you'll be set for the final phase. Right, so to get started, you're going to need a pot of water on the boil to cook your udon. I use a pound of whatever dried cooked udon I can get my hands on right there, those guys right there. And I get my wok on the heat, get that as high as it can go. And I like to use a mix of vegetable oil and sesame oil to add the flavor, and the regular vegetable oil to not burn the sesame oil. Now, normally I would use Spam for this dish and fry it off in little lardons, but for some reason today, I decided to go for ground chicken. I don't know why, out of morbid curiosity, it just seemed to happen that way. So I let that get nice and hot, and I just brown it off in the pan and let it get all nice and cooked down and delicious. Season it, of course, with salt. Always season your food when you're cooking, people. A little pepper. And I just let it go. There's enough flavor in the sauce, so this chicken will be perfectly seasoned when we're done. Now, things are going to start to come together fast, so it's always good to have everything ready. So you're going to toss in your udon into the pan every little bit, even those little dangly bits. You want all those noodly goodness. Stir it around in the pan a little bit. Let that wok, the noodles pick up that wok-hey flavor a bit. And then pour in all that delicious sauce. There you go. Don't want to miss a single drop of that. And then just start stirring it up and frying those noodles in that delicious, spicy sauce. Now, the video of me actually pouring these delicious noodles into the bowl was corrupted, so there's me trying to fix it. But to top off these noodles, what I always love to do is get myself a nice egg yolk right on the top there, just like that. And then you stir it into the noodles. It adds this nice, rich, extra layer of creamy, noodly goodness. Just makes the dish so much more rich, and it softens all the spice, even though you want the spice. I'm salivating here watching this, guys. So please, make these noodles. Tell me you love them. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. So, bye-bye.